football match between Spain and Argentina, final for the World Cup 2026. This is the first 21 unofficial football gameplay. This is a self-second show, and enjoy this match between Spain and Argentina. Thank you.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. It is a true heavyweight clash.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. We'd like to see excitement and be entertained, but if it does go down the serious route, there'll still be lots to enjoy.
So it's away we go then. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
Well, Peter, this guy, McAllister, is someone I see as the linchpin in this side. He's a playmaker who loves that little left-sided channel to release people further up the pitch. But I also like to see him play centrally at times. I think he's just very, very good in the number 10 position, and he's got a great understanding of that role.
Okay, interesting. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. That's surely a foul. Free kick. Howson. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. It's a pretty loose pass. Tagliafico. Hit into the middle. That's really well manoeuvred. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Howson. Baina. Great defending, strong and determined. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Rodri. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Cucurella. The movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time.
Well, if you dwell on it for that long, that's what happens.
It's a good run down the right. Deftly away. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Martinez. Well read, nice interception. Laporte. Cucurella. Baina. Laporte. Howson. Kubasi. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Martinez. Played out to the right. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, good spread. Molina, and he whips it in. It's a promising run he's making on the right. A chance to play it in. In by... climbs up big! That was superb goalkeeping.
Martinez really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Correa. Baina. He's found a way through. Martinez. That defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal. It had to be. Rodri. Howson. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Baina. Kubasi. Rodri. Rodri forwards and with intent. It looked as though that might lead to something quite promising, but it turned out that that was not the case. Tagliafico chooses to go cross-field, and it's Molina. He's in plenty of space here. It's a mighty effort! And that has been clubbed away. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. Molina. Messi looking to get on the end of this. Up he goes! Another header, but again the same outcome.
Argentina really can do themselves a massive favour by making good use of this spell now.
Rodri. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro. Baina. Cucurella. That's a good block, but at the expense of a corner. Romero is there, and he can get that clear. And it's Porro. Otamendi gets it clear. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Here's Oyarzabal. Out to the right. It's a throw-in. Alvarez. McAllister. Paredes. Molina. Nice control. Messi. McAllister. Alvarez. McAllister. Alvarez. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte. Kubasi. Yamal is onto it in a flash. Alvarez. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. And it's Paredes. Romero looks to the other side. Martinez moved on forwards. Laporte tries to clear. Now it's Messi. Martinez, and Martinez! Cleared without complication. Molina. Another throw-in. And it's McAllister. McAllister stood his ground strongly. And here's Lautaro Martinez. That's going to go a long way. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Oh, that's a foul, free kick's been given. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Romero. Messi. McAllister. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Messi. Now it's Martinez. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Porro. And here's Oyarzabal. Baina. That's a nicely weighted pass. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Fabian Ruiz, he's being urged to shoot. Martinez. Messi. McAllister. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Rodri. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. And it's played forward. McAllister. Martinez. Paredes. Molina. Messi. McAllister. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Out to the left it goes. Baina. He's shifting through the gears here. Fabian Ruiz. Can he spark a counter here? And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi played out towards the right wing. That is lovely. Can he deliver? Oh, sweet feet. Looks across and plays it in. That's an excellent interception. Baina. Cucurella. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Howson. Howson, gently done. Molina, head over towards the opposite flank. Tagliafico. Tagliafico. And here's Alvarez. Showing good feet. Tagliafico. McAllister. Fabian Ruiz did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
He just needed to be quicker then. This defence won't give you time to second-guess yourself.
Laporte makes the interception. Rodri shifted upfield. Yamal. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Oyarzabal succumbs to the pressure. Oyarzabal couldn't quite force his way through this time, but boy, he had a go at it.
Oh, look, his determination needed to be greater than the obstacle he was faced with, and it wasn't.
That's very neat. And it's McAllister. Alvarez. Paredes. Played out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Played into the middle. Nice physical challenge. Romero. Messi. Played towards the other side. Alvarez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. Paredes. Danger averted for now. Out for a throw. Tagliafico. Paredes. Who's got the final touch there? Goal kick's been given. Pau Kubasi aimed forwards. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. Now it's Alvarez. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Molina. Messi. Fabian Ruiz. Howson. Howson forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Paredes. Messi. Paredes. And it's Molina. And it's made its way to him. Crossed into the box. And he's heaved it away. Romero. That's really well manoeuvred. Chance to deliver. And that's a ball to nobody in particular. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Fabian Ruiz, gently done. Baina. That's a little off target. Paredes. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Oh, that's neat. Tagliafico tries to cross. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Unai Simon sends that a long way. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. And here's Oyarzabal. Muscular approach does pay off here. Now it's Martinez. McAllister. And it's played forward. Proves too strong. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Cucurella. Howson. Pedro Porro. Well, they've seen lots of the ball. Time to go for it a bit of creativity and adventure. Pau Kubasi, and he goes cross-field. Cucurella. Baina. Laporte. Here's Oyarzabal. Over to the left. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, it's come loose. And it's Ruiz. Rodri. Oh, that's a very decent ball now. Oh, shooting chance. Can he stop it going out? Pedro Porro. Rodri. Out towards the flank, delivered across. Oh, what a climb! Well, that is clearly not the outcome he wanted.
Well, you see what a difference it makes to have so many runners into the box. Makes life so much harder for that defence.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Plenty of endeavour from either side, but not much of it in the vicinity of either goal.
Yeah, the tempo is strong and the game has flair and lots of potential for me.
And here's Lautaro Martinez! Rodri. Yamal. Rodri. Cucurella. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rodri. Delicate ball, and it needs to be. And it's hoisted clear. Molina. Tagliafico. Argentina going about it patiently, perhaps too patiently. McAllister. Molina. And it's Messi. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. McAllister. Aimed in towards the centre. Kubasi. Howson forwards and with intent. Moved on forwards. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Kubasi. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Messi. Molina. That's tidy. Tries to get it clear. Rodri shifted upfield. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Howson. That's really well manoeuvred. Throw in. It's Paredes. Messi. Rodri. Yamal. Oyarzabal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Otamendi. Messi. And it's Molina. Paredes. Romero. Messi. Molina. And he goes cross-field. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro. And Martinez! Cucurella gets it away. Paredes. It's going to be another throw. Chance! And here's Messi. Laporte aim forwards. Baina. Rodri. Pedro Porro. McAllister. Pedro Porro has been caught there, it's a foul. Howson. And it's Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. He is just caressing the ball. Rodri. That's good play. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Molina defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Alex Baina really needed to be much faster then, much more decisive.
Can he finish? Howson gently done. Cucurella.
They've been denied a chance to develop any rhythm in the passing department.
Tagliafico. Alvarez. Yamal wins the duel this time. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Baina. Mikel Oyarzabal. Rodri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Martinez. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And it's Molina. Messi. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. So who's he picking out? McAllister. Clipped into space. Steered out wide, but he won't reach that one. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's a clever looking ball. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Oh, easy pickings there. Messi. Molina. Romero. McAllister. Alvarez. And it's Molina. Molina hurtling down that right flank. Molina is having a shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Martinez really couldn't have done much better with that. He was under so much pressure.
Fabian Ruiz. Martinez. Now it's Martinez. And it's Molina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Laporte. Howson. Laporte. Kubasi. Kubasi forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Lisandro Martinez, played over towards the opposite flank. Molina. Very nicely done. And here's Messi. Now who's going to be first to this? Oh, nice touch. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. And here's Alvarez. In again. Corner it is then. And he thumps it clear. Cucurella. Baina. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Messi. And it's Molina. Laporte. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Laporte. McAllister. Messi. Oh, such a clever touch. It's really well cleared. Lovely feet. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Pedro Porro. Yamal. Romero, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. McAllister. Molina. And it's Messi. And that's aimed into the middle. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Cucurella. Laporte. Howson. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Kubasi. Rodri. Laporte. Played towards the other side. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. And it's played forward. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Baina. Laporte. Cucurella. Cucurella receives it in a wide position. Oh, that's nice. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, I think that move petered out due to a lack of urgency. There was no cutting edge.
Alvarez. Yamal did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. Messi. And it's Molina. Oh, good spread. Molina puts the ball in. Al Kubasi is there, and he can get that clear. Molina. And here's Messi. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. Molina. Paredes. McAllister. Molina. McAllister. Tagliafico. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other.
Well, the lethargy in their play isn't a great look, and it was very evident on that occasion.
Otamendi. Paredes. And it's Messi. Paredes. Looking here to chip it through. Laporte tries to clear. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Messi has got himself a free kick. Oh, that's a booking, always looked it. Cleared away. And here's McAllister. And it's been taken short. McAllister. Now it's Alvarez! Oh, the ball's come loose here. And he's there to clear it. McAllister have it back and can go again. Tagliafico. Oyarzabal producing a good steal there, showing a good level of alertness. Rodri. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez played into space. Bina. Howson. Rodri shifted upfield, and it's Messi. Alvarez. Messi. Paredes. Alvarez. Al Kubasi gets good distance on it. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And Martinez! Oh, that was no routine save.
Yeah, he was well placed to deal with that.
Now it's Alvarez. Pedro Porro gets rid without sophistication. Tagliafico. McAllister, Tagliafico, and here's Alvarez. Time to deliver. That's good play. Alvarez's cross. Pedro Porro attempts a clearance. And here's Alvarez. He just shapes to shoot. Goal! Argentina! And it's Argentina in front. And how about that for a volley, executed to perfection?
I'll tell you, Peter, more went into that than you'd think. He had to anticipate the cross, get in the right position, and then time the volley.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Howson. Cucurella. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And here's Oyarzabal. He has a look up and a chance! Straight at the keeper.
Well, he doesn't need a second invitation, even from that range.
Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Cucurella. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. And that has put paid to that. Messi. Pau Kubasi, that's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Cucurella. And it's Baina. Baina goes hurtling down that left-hand side. And here's Baina. And there's no getting past him. It's really well defended. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. McAllister. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Messi. Messi! Rodri. Yamal. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Baina. Baina. And it's Cucurella. Baina. And here's Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Crosses it in. Cucurella. Paredes concedes a free kick for that. And he is going into that little black book. McAllister can get it clear. Oh, he's caught him there, it's a free kick. Messi flashes it across. Pedro Porro tries to clear. Cucurella. Baina. Great defending, strong and determined. Martinez. Paredes. Referee's given a throw. Oyarzabal. Fabian Ruiz. Too much pressure, and he's lost the ball. Alvarez. Martinez. Moved on forwards. And it's Molina. Messi. And Messi! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, to put it this way, he's probably made better decisions.
Baina. Rodri. Kubasi. Looks to the other side. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez! And yes, it's there! A two-goal lead, and they're firmly in control.
Well, Peter, they should just never have lost the ball from there, but you have to give credit and fairness to the front-footed pressing too. Made things quite uncomfortable for them.
Argentina are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Baina thinks one through. Oh, he'll be annoyed with himself for not getting there. McAllister. Tagliafico. Alvarez has created one goal already. And he's there to get it away. And claimed it back swiftly. Romero forwards and with intent. And it's McAllister. Paredes. Hangs in across. Howson is there and he can get that clear. Biner. Approaching half-time and still behind. Can they make something happen now? Martinez. And Martinez! It's a loose ball. Oh, they could be caught out here. Molina's cross. Messi! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Well, I suppose he was being urged to shoot. Maybe the crowd will stay a little quieter next time.
Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
McAllister. That's really well manoeuvred. And that's put paid to a promising move. Pedro Porro. Pau Kubasi, aim forwards. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Played out to the right. Spain have reclaimed it. Fabian Ruiz. And the ball's come loose here. Oyarzabal plays it short. And it's Cucurella. Oh, look at the space here. He can get that clear. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Kubasi. Biner. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal tries to dink it through. Lisandro Martinez gets it away. Fabian Ruiz. Chooses to go back. No way through, so back it comes. And here's Biner. Alvarez. Martinez. Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Picks it up out wide. Molina. Plenty waiting in the middle. Rodri did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. And it's Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz played out to the left flank. Deflected behind for a corner kick. And that has been cleared. Messi. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. Gets it away. Tagliafico. Yamal with the challenge, and he has given away a free kick. Howson. Baina. Just 5 minutes left until the break. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Baina. That was very necessary. Spain have got it back and they'll have another go. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Baina. Rodri. Paredes gets it clear. That'll be a throw-in. Laporte. Baina. Laporte. Rodri. Spread out to the left. Cucurella. Now here's the delivery. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. And it's Cucurella. Oh, that's neat. That looks a good cross. Alvarez. And it's played forward. And he cuts out the supply. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella crosses. Alvarez. Alvarez, gently done. Now it's Messi. Out to the left it goes. And what about this cross? And it's McAllister. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Now then, the ball's come loose. Alvarez. Oh, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. And he's got his cross in.
I think those reactions say it all. He didn't wait for the support and the chances gone a begging.
Yamal. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi chooses to go cross-field. Rodri. Rodri, and he goes cross-field. Fabian Ruiz. Over to the left. Bino's cross. Otamendi attempts a clearance. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Bina. Lovely bit of skill. There are a few waiting for it. Gets his head on it! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Turns and goes back. And it's Ruiz. Molina. Romero. Paredes. McAllister forwards and with intent. Tagliafico. Good play on the left-hand side here. Showing good feet. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. Fabian Ruiz. Laporte. Bina. Cucurella. Bina. And it's Cucurella. Oh, such a clever touch. Cucurella puts them all in. Tries to get it clear. Pedro Porro. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And here's Oyarzabal. And it's Porro. Here's Yamal, Fabian Ruiz.
Shot a goal! His reputation is better than what we've just seen.
Molina. Messi carries the ball down the right. Laporte getting this one clear. Paredes. McAllister. The referee's awarded a free kick. And it's McAllister. Tagliafico, and he's gone backward here. McAllister played out to the left flank. Lovely feet. Fourth official showing that there will be 3 minutes of added time. That's a throw. Messi. Oh, it's played into the area. to the right. Messi plays it across. And here's Lautaro Martinez. And the shot! Rodri. Kubasi. Cucurella. Laporte. Baina. Cucurella. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. Great work on the overlap. Cucurella. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Looking for a decent ball in. Baina. Nice control. Cucurella. Here comes the cross. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Martinez. Tagliafico. Alvarez in acres of space out wide. Kubasi. Yamal. Rodri. Baina. Now he's off and running. Who's he going to play in? And it's Baina. That's a cute ball. Cleared without complication. Romero does really well to win the ball there. Molina. Messi. Aim forwards. Rodri. Yamal. Baina. Alvarez. Yamal. Rodri. Baina. And here's Oyarzabal. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Cucurella. Oh, smashing header! Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time.
At the halftime, Argentina is leading by 2-0 against Spain in this World Cup final simulation match. Let's see who wins the match today.
Here's the start of the second half.
Well, I think they have to be positive despite the scoreline. The one thing they don't want to do, Peter, is give away an early goal. But they can't afford to get too cagey either. So attack with real devilment, go for that goal and see if they can unsettle them.
Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Tagliafico. McAllister. Alvarez. Yamal.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Alvarez. Martinez. Otamendi. Romero. Paredes. Molina. Messi given the lift of his goal. Molina. McAllister. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Tagliafico, done delicately. That's very neat. And it's McAllister. Paredes. McAllister. Tagliafico. He is just caressing the ball. Alvarez. McAllister. Alvarez. And he thumps it clear. McAllister. He's gone for goal! Denied by an instinctive save.
Listen, actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Cucurella. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro powering forward here. Ball's gone out of play. Pedro Porro. And here's Yamal. Yamal's cross. Molina. Molina shifted upfield. Now, where's he looking? Martinez. And it's Molina. Molina drives forward on the overlap. Yamal. Laporte. Baina. Spain can't make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Pedro Porro. Kubasi looks to the other side. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Oh, he's found support out wide. Baina. That's been drilled in. And that's been repelled. Otamendi. McAllister. Cucurella. Baina. Yamal. Kubasi. Fabian Ruiz. Yamal. Play cross-field, changing the point of attack. Very nicely done. And it's Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Alvarez. McAllister. Mikel Oyarzabal. Cucurella. Baina. Laporte. Moved on forwards. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal providing an outlet on that flank. Otamendi with the clearance. Decent chance! Molina. Messi. McAllister. Alvarez, played out towards the right wing. Oh, nice touch. And it's Paredes. That is lovely. Molina knocks it out wide. Oh, sweet feet. A chance to play it in. Cross goes in there. Howson clears it away. Mikel Oyarzabal. And they win it back again. Romero, and the keeper's got it again. Otamendi. McAllister. Viner. Played towards the other side. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro tries making a foray down the right. Yamal. That's tidy. And here's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz is fouled. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. Paredes gets it away. And it's Bina. And that is out of play. Very nicely done. Fabian Ruiz. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Tries to get it clear. Out of play for a throw. Paredes. McAllister. Paredes. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Molina. Cucurella. Bina. Gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. Tagliafico. McAllister. Paredes. Mikel Oyarzabal. Bina. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Yamal. Pedro Porro crossed in once more. And reclaimed it in a trice. Cucurella. Nice looking ball. Played into space out wide. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Molina. Messi. And it's Paredes. McAllister. Yamal. Cucurella. Baina. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And here's Oyarzabal. Muscular approach does pay off here, and he has been fouled there. It's hit the crossbar. And that has been cleared. Pedro Porro opts to play it back. In it comes. Climbs up big! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
Yeah, some good movement inside the box. No shortage of targets here.
Paredes. McAllister. Messi. McAllister. Tagliafico. Oh, that's a nice ball. That has been knocked clear. And here's Messi. Paredes. Pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Fabian Ruiz looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, and they've got to be careful, Peter, that they don't allow their attempt to snuff out the threat now to turn into indiscipline.
Tagliafico.
There's no doubt it's a long way back, but they can at least give us something to believe the gap might be closed.
Baina. And it's Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. Pedro Porro. Lovely bit of skill. And here's Ruiz. And here's Yamal. And here's Baina. And it's played forward. Martinez. And played right into his path. Lovely feet. McAllister. Oh, good spread. Oh, he'd have done well to reach that. Moved on forwards. Cucurella going full tilt down the left. That is lovely. And it's Baina. Cucurella. Now it's Baina. Nice touch. That is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. McAllister. Messi. Paredes. Messi. Martinez. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Messi. Paredes. Decent chance! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Yamal. Baina chasing after it. Molina. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. Molina. Great run on the overlap here. Oh, that's nice. Well read, and the danger is averted. Baina. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Cucurella. Rodri. Yamal. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Molina. Messi. Molina. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Tagliafico. McAllister. Kubasi. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Kubasi. Pau Kubasi. Played over towards the opposite flank. That'll be a throw. Molina charging forward down that flank. Nice control. Plenty waiting in the middle. And it's Messi. McAllister. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. Yamal. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. And they've got a throw. Alvarez. Messi. Martinez. Cucurella. Aim forwards. That's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Paredes. And the shot! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Rodri. Paredes. Quarter of an hour into the second half. That's really well manoeuvred. Alvarez. Tagliafico. McAllister. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Cucurella. Laporte. Baina. Laporte. Kubasi. And it's Porro. Pedro Porro. Yamal. That's good play. Yamal. And the finish!
I tell you, Peter, the keeper owes him big time there. He's lucky his mate was wide awake to that.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. A reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. Mikel Oyarzabal. Yamal. Rodri. Yamal. Rodri looks to the other side. Ball is over the line. Great defending, strong and determined. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Now it's Yamal. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, that's a fine challenge. Paredes. Baina, gently done. It's run loose here. McAllister. And it's Messi. Yamal. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro chooses to go cross-field. Cucurella. Kubasi. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's neat. Pedro Porro tries across. And he's heaved it away. Messi. Romero. McAllister. Paredes. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Showing good feet. Crossing. Tried the volley, but no.
Well, that was inventive and speculative, but the thought process was a little slicker than the attempt.
Baina. played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Good work on the right flank here. Pedro Porro puts them all in. Messi shifted upfield. Yamal does really well to win the ball there. Rodri. Yamal. Oh, sweet feet. Oh, it's come loose. McAllister, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Paredes. Messi looks to get on the end of this. Alvarez. McAllister. Tagliafico. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, that's a foul. Which side of the line is that? The referee's decided that he was fouled outside the box, and it is just a free kick.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
Messi! And it's hoisted clear. Cucurella goes on a run down the left wing. Baina, clearly not happy with that. And it's Messi. And he's making progress on the ball. Messi, aimed in towards the centre.
It was hopeful, to say the least. You need more men inside the box, more movement, otherwise it's pretty much a waste.
Pedro Porro. Kubasi. And he goes cross-field. Baina is onto it in a flash. Alvarez. And here's Lautaro and Martinez! And he has kicked it out somehow.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Rodri attempts a clearance. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Keeper's got good distance on that. Romero. Otamendi. McAllister. It'll be a throw-in. Tagliafico. Otamendi. Paredes. Baina. Oyarzabal. Messi wins the duel this time. And it's Messi. Molina. And that's a...
Martinez! Well, the keeper seemed to go into study mode then, and he's read it beautifully.
It's all a little short of forward momentum, lacking thrust. Baina. Cucurella. That's a good run down the left. That's very neat. Hit into the middle. Great chance! And he's straight offside. Tagliafico. McAllister. Paredes. Molina. Paredes. Molina. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Yamal. Spain do retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Ooh, can he get onto this? Well, that's well seen too. McAllister. Alvarez. Paredes. And it's Messi. Danger averted for now. Baina, played towards the other side. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Cucurella. And here's Oyarzabal. Now it's Baina. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. Tagliafico. That's really well manoeuvred. Now it's Martinez. Goes for goal!
Martinez made it all look so simple there before he invited his own complications.
Baina. Cucurella. Decent progress down the left. Oh, it's played into the area. And he's there to get it away. And it's Porro. He is just caressing the ball. And the shots! Oh, that was extravagant by any standard.
Well, Oyarzabal quickly realised that was his only option. It's very fast thinking.
Paredes. And it's played forward. Lisandro Martinez, aim forwards. Pau Kubasi, gently done. Fabian Ruiz. Cucurella. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Now it's Bina. And that's a good ball. Moved on forwards. Alvarez. Now it's Martinez. And here's Messi. Back into the middle. Played out wide. Lovely feet. Messi. Bullish header! Good try. The outcome could so easily have been different.
Martinez certainly knows that he's missed a real chance there, but he can't dwell on that. He needs to pick himself up and move on.
Rodri. Pedro Porro. And he goes cross-field. And it's Rodri. That's good play. Time to deliver. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. And he's there to clear it. Yamal. Bina. And can he finish it? Oh, that is rather wayward.
Oh, what a chance. He probably had more time than he realised.
McAllister. Tagliafico. Alvarez. Oh, that's nice. Tagliafico. McAllister. And he shoots! Yes! And the lead is extended still further. Two goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Three 0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy. Rodri. Alvarez. McAllister. Paredes. Paredes forwards and with intent. There are a few waiting for it. And that's a throw. Tagliafico swings it across. Unai Simon claims it without any fuss. Martinez. Tagliafico. Alvarez. McAllister. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Baina gets rid without sophistication. Out to the left it goes. And it's McAllister. Paredes. Alvarez. Yamal does really well there, strong defending. Howson. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Now it's here's a shot! And he should have made it 4.
Messi clearly felt that distance wasn't an issue, but maybe there were better options for him.
Laporte. Baina chooses to go cross-field. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Nice control. And here's Yamal. Played out to the right. Yamal. Defending of the desperate variety. Cucurella. Fabian Ruiz. And here's Oyarzabal. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Oh, nice touch. Moved on forwards. Paredes. Alvarez. And it's Messi. This looks promising. Martinez had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. That has been cut short. Now who's going to be first to this?
Referee has just said play on.
Alvarez. This is quite a run and he's not done yet. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, welcome to the modern game. You get hounded as soon as you get the ball. You can't take time like that.
Great defending, strong and determined. McAllister. Romero. Messi. Tagliafico. Messi. He's had a shot!
Can't be expected to deliver anything better than that. This is heroic keeping.
Yamal. Howson. And it's played forward. Here's Oyarzabal. Spain have a free kick.
Now then, what's happening here? He is already on a yellow.
Well, that looks like a final warning. Still no card.
Oh, Peter, what a lucky boy. A telling off as opposed to a sending off.
Messi. McAllister. Alvarez. Rodri is the guilty party there. Getting this one clear. That's been won straight back. Tagliafico. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Cucurella. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Pedro Porro, head over towards the opposite flank. Baina. And it's Cucurella. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick. Cucurella. And it's played in here. Just about within shooting range. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Spain have obviously gone down this shooting route in the hope of exposing a flaw or two. I think the best thing they can do is just move to plan B.
Molina. Messi. Aim forwards. Could be danger here. Rodri. That's really well manoeuvred. That's a throw. And here's Baina. Yamal, back when it goes. And here's Baina. Showing good feet. Can he deliver? Fabian Ruiz. And here's Ruiz, and it's Baina. And it's played into the middle. Otamendi with the clearance. Nice physical challenge. So who's he picking out? Fabian Ruiz. And here's Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. Steps in, and that's the end of that. He's in a great position here. Over to the left. Tagliafico. That's very neat. Now it's Alvarez. Alvarez's cross. Keeper has taken decisive action. Yamal. Now it's Oyarzabal. McAllister does really well to win the ball there. Messi moves short. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up. Alvarez. Molina. McAllister. Rodri wins the duel this time. Molina. Messi, gently done. Messi. And the ball is out of play. Pau Kubasi shifted upfield. Rodri. Looks to the other side. Baina looks to get on the end of this. And it's Cucurella. Cucurella puts them all in. Oh, the clearance is short.
Look, this is so frustrating. Passing without any end product is just passing time.
It's Yamal. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz. The pressing's intense and it's paid off. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz.
Spain are certainly now looking like a sorry lot. They haven't got a proper defence or attack, for that matter.
Rodri. Pedro Porro. Oh, such a clever touch. Rodri. And here's Yamal. Turns and goes back. Defending of the desperate variety. Yamal tries a shot! Oyarzábal with the short one. And that has been cleared. Oyarzábal. Oyarzábal. And he'll shoot here! Tagliafico gets it away. A chance to play it in. Up he goes! He has done it! And they are right back within touch! It was a great header. The invitation was irresistible and the finish unearned.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Driving on, a real charge here. That is lovely. Alvarez's cross. Easy enough for the goalkeeper. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Oh, a delicate chip through. Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper. Yamal. Fabian Ruiz, spread out to the left. McAllister. Moved on forwards. Tagliafico. That's a Alvarez! And it's gone back to the keeper. Pedro Porro. Yamal. And it's Porro. Played with finesse. No, he's just misjudged that one. Messi. Molina. Otamendi. Paredes. Baina. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Baina. Fabian Ruiz. Tagliafico. Martinez. And it's played forward. Tagliafico. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Paredes forwards and with intent. Messi. And here's Lautaro Martinez. Baina. Cucurella. Laporte. Cucurella. Baina. And it's Cucurella. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Cucurella crosses. He can get that clear. Laporte have it back and can go again. Oh, lovely feet, he is such a good mover. Over to the left. Baina's goes for a shot! Ah, there was a decent attempt in the end.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Paredes. The final 5 minutes. Paredes. McAllister, gently done. And here's Alvarez. McAllister. That's going to go a long way. Tagliafico. McAllister, and it's lofted through here. Cross deflected behind for a corner. Chooses to go back, and it's Paredes. Tagliafico crosses it in here, and that has been cleared. Oh, sweet feet. Alvarez, there's the header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
You really could have done with engaging those crosses much higher up the pitch there. This isn't good defending.
Rodri. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Tagliafico cuts out the pass. Martinez. Tagliafico. Now it's Martinez. And That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Yamal, and it's Porro. Messi. Alvarez. Messi. Messi. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Rodri. And it's Porro. Yamal. That's tidy. Time to deliver. Fabian Ruiz. Looking for a decent ball in. Yamal. Oh, great play. Messi. That's really well manoeuvred. Cucurella. Baina. Cucurella. Laporte. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Kubasi. Pedro Porro. Gets his head on it! Now that was a full-blooded header.
Well, he can't be accused of not being brave, Peter, and his boss will give him the thumbs up, I'm sure.
Great defending, strong and determined. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Laporte. And he goes cross-field. Pedro Porro. Succumbs to the pressure. Alvarez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. And it's McAllister. Oh, that's neat. Molina puts them all in. Corner. Laporte getting this one clear. Paredes. And he welcomes it in. Here it is, crossed in. Howson is there, and he can get that clear. Messi. Very nicely done. McAllister. And here's Alvarez. Martinez. Unai Simon drops his gloves on it, nice and calm. Laporte. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Laporte. Played cross-field, changing the point of attack. Pedro Porro. Played back in. And it's Porro. Ball comes in. And it's claimed by the keeper. McAllister, aim forwards. Messi. Paredes. Messi. Fabian Ruiz does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Oyarzabal. Baina. Spain keep the ball but can't do anything meaningful with it. Howson. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Oh, that's well done, really robust. Tagliafico. Martinez. McAllister. Messi is onto it in a flash. It's just beyond his reach. Laporte. Baina. Cucurella. Baina. And it's Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz. Rodri. Pedro Porro. Oh, good take in a good area. Alvarez, gently done. Martinez. Paredes. Molina. Messi. Molina. Lovely bit of skill. Messi going full steam down the flank. Messi. There are a few waiting for it. Oh, what a climb! Baina. Yamal. Rodri. Fabian Ruiz. Baina. Kubasi. Yamal. Played towards the other side. Molina gets over and intercepts. Pass is intercepted. Cucurella. Strong running down that left flank. That is lovely. And it's Ruiz. Cucurella puts them all in. Oh, that's not going to find its target. Paredes. McAllister. Alvarez. Tagliafico. Pedro Porro. Yamal. Pedro Porro. Fabian Ruiz. Fabian Ruiz looking for a runner. Out to the left it goes. Fabian Ruiz. There's the shot!
Rodri just can't be faulted for taking on the opportunity. That sort of distance is usually up his street.
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Oh, here is a defeat that may hit them hard, and you can sense that all around us.
Argentina wins this match against Spain by 3-1 for the final of the World Cup 2026 simulation match. I hope you have enjoyed this match, and thank you all for watching this football simulation gameplay on my channel, CKJ Football.